American Pickers' premiere ratings have plummeted compared to past seasons, as viewers are begging for the boring show to be cancelled after Frank Fritz's firing. American Pickers returned on July 9 with hosts Mike Wolfe, his brother Robbie, and Danielle Colby after being on break since March. The Sun can exclusively reveal ratings for the July 9 episode had just 833,000 viewers tune in. Season 23 of American Pickers kicked off on January 1, 2022 with 1,050,000 viewers. The January 8 episode had 1,011,000 people watch, but by the end of the season, viewers lost interest as only 830,000 viewers watched the March 12 episode. The March 19 episode, which was the final one before the months-long break, had just 804,000 viewers. The new episodes promise to bring rare, incredible, and museum-quality pics, according to the trailer. But fans aren't too pleased with the episodes so far. As one viewer wrote on Twitter, "Very dry and boring without Frank, scripted, no freestylin', a very different show. I understand that he isn't coming back, but you should have ended the original show and started a new one moving forward." A second commented, "Haven't watched since 2020 when Frankie got canned. Not going to waste my time on this stuff ever again. I wish they would take this new garbage off the History Channel. It's a great station." A third said, "Not the same without Frank." Frank, 57, last appeared on American Pickers during a March 2020 episode, as he took time off to recover from back surgery. The original cast member's firing was announced in July 2021, despite his desire to return to the History show. Frank left the show to recover from grueling back surgery that left him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. During his time off the show, Frank lost 65 pounds as he is living a healthier lifestyle and is sober from alcohol. Frank also told The Sun that he checked into rehab for alcohol abuse in Yawa for 77 days. Frank said last year, "I went to rehab and I've been sober now for 11 months. I didn't like drinking anymore. My mom was an alcoholic, and she died 5 years ago, and it was alcohol-related. My grandfather was an alcoholic, and he died. That didn't sit well with me." Frank continued that he goes to meetings twice a week after the stint. Frank said he would have been sober for a year if it weren't for a relapse. He added, "It was maybe for 4 hours, but it was enough. The next day I went to a meeting, I got right back on track. I don't think I'll ever have a drink again because I don't like the feeling anymore and some of the dumb things that I did." Frank continued, "I'm feeling really good. Life is good and I'd like to get back into the swing of things. I wish I had done it 5 years ago. I would have been a different person. It was the best thing for me and I wish I had done it sooner or I wouldn't be in the position that I am right now." Frank also revealed his feud with co-star Mike, 58. "I haven't talked to Mike in 2 years. He knew my back was messed up, but he didn't call me up and ask how I was doing. That's just how it is," Frank previously told The Sun. "The show is tilted towards him 1000%. I can't even bend that far down to show you how much. That's fine. It's like you've got Aerosmith and there's Steven Tyler and he's the frontman. I found my spot, I'm second, and he's number 1 on the show. That's no problem with me. Maybe he does have a problem." He even admitted, "I think Mike wants to get his brother Robbie in there to replace me. I don't know why he's behaving like that towards me." Frank currently owns his Illinois store, Frank Fritz Finds, and resides in his native Iowa. As The Sun previously reported, Frank is in talks for a spin-off show with the Las Vegas customer. In May, rare photos of the reclusive star were posted in the Frank Fritz fans Facebook group. In the pictures, Frank looked happy and healthy as he smiled big next to a fan. A member captioned the series of photos, "This was from yesterday when Frank picked his Corvette up from my buddy Mike's shop after repair. He sat and shot the breeze for 3 hours or so. It was a blast. Great guy." The fan claimed Frank will never go back to American Pickers. The member continued, "He is trying to get a show about nostalgic car restorations with a story behind them in the works."